I thought about the possibility of trying to get together a draft, but if Chuck was not able to get anybody together for a free Modern Masters draft, what are my odds of getting an Amonkhet draft to actually fire? So, those can catch the commons. Here we go. Okay. Don't run a spine man. Manticore. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. We'll figure this out. I'm just gonna make a pile of garbage on the floor for now. I'll clean it up later, I promise. Hey. Okay. Enigma Drake. Trial. New perspectives. It was so cool getting to see that new perspectives go off. Just draw all the cards all the time. Season. Oh, sweet.
What'd you get?
I got a foil fling.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. I got a full art. Oh, and then apparently that emblem is worth.
Hold on, let me see that fling.
No. No. What are you going to do with it?
Burn it.
You going to fling it?
Burn it.
Haha, don't burn it. I'm just making a pile of wrappers on the floor.
Yeah, okay.
Throne of the God Pharaoh. That's a card.
Thanks.
It's junk. Bless you. Money. Teamworthy. Ooh, it's a Bantu. It's the Black God.
Oh.
But you can only attack or block if a creature died under your control this turn.
It'd be cool if you had something you could, like, sack stuff.
Oh, he has a built-in ability. Pay 1 and a black. Sacrifice another creature. Scry 1. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. And then you've met the criteria for him to be able to block and attack. Which is pretty cool. Reflect, censor, cursor. Hi, Patra. She's cool. She does stuff. I'm gonna put the mythics over here. I don't think there's if there was another mythic, then there was maybe that mantic. No, the manticore's regular rare. I've been bitching because I hadn't pulled a single fling. Now I've got a foil one.
You mean Tinder? Is that what you mean?
Ooh, baby.
What'd you pull?
Glory bringer. It's your dragon friend.
Is he foily?
He's not foily, but he's still. He's the chase rare of the set, like the actual rare that's worth the most, as far as I know.
I love him.
All the other mythics are worth something, but he's the only rare that's really worth much.
He has to go.
Are you gonna let him be friends with Prosh?
You know.
Champion of Ronus. He's pretty good. Let you play creatures for free.
Well, he is hasty.
He is hasty.
I mean, here's the thing. Honestly.
And he's got removal built in.
Yeah. But how much removal does Prosh really need help
Ooh,
with?
if there's a foil in here, there's only 9 commons. Stranglehorn. Exemplar of Strength is pretty good, uncommon. Gideon's Intervention is kind of garbage, but... Oh, a foil normal island.
Could,
And that's kind
yeah.
of... That's still cool. Well, could what?
I don't know.
That's up to you. You have ample dragons to choose from. You
I
don't.
know. I really...
You could save him for your Chroma Conclave deck.
Well, or you could pull another one and I could do both. And that would really save me from having to make that decision. Because here's the thing, I'm looking at his abilities. Flying, haste is great, haste is good. But I have... What is that?
Oracle's Vault.
Mm.
It's EDH card. I don't think
Yeah.
that's standard playable. Oh, let me put this in the foil pile. I also want to make a separate pile for my full
Full
arts.
arts, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have stuff that gives all my dragons haste already,
Right.
and he's only a 4/4.
Only a 4/4?
I mean, in that deck...
How much mana does he cost? Is he he's a 4 mana?
5.
He's a 5 mana 4/4
Yeah.
with haste and built-in removal.
Yeah, it's 2 red and 3.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's pretty good. Is it my Prosh deck good, though? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like,
I mean, that's a legitimate question. Like, there is so much that is just stupid good in that deck. Like, what would I take out? What would I take out that's a 5 mana? That this would be better than that.
that's a very good question.
Because I think my Blade Wing, what'd you get?
I got another god.
Oh, you got the red one?
I got the red god. Hazaret, the Fervent.
Oh!
Get it? Because he's a puppy.
Oh,
He's the one.
my God.
You can only attack or block if you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. So not Hellbent, but Heckbent, I think is what all of the cool kids are calling it.
That's adorable.
Yeah. I want to put him... I'm sorry, her. I want to put her in my Vampire Madness deck. They did specify that Hazaret, Oketra, and Bontu they are female gods.
Fantastic.
Kefnet's a dude and Ronus is a dude.
Cool.
So I'm feeling okay. 2 gods. And we're only a third of the way through.
I have to put in the comments what the overall worth of the pulls
Oh
were.
yeah, I have to figure that out. Oh, another mythic.
What'd you get?
As foretold.
Oh, that's a good one.
At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on it, and then once per turn, you can pay 0 to pay for a spell that's mana cost is X or less. X is the or the number of time counters on it. I don't know, like, it's obviously a really cool ability.
It's a decently priced card.
Yeah, I think it's worth a couple bucks.
Yeah.
I want to put it in my commander deck. That's all I ever think about is commander decks. Bad. To our duelist. Destined to lead. Even Mind Sensor. Not worth anything. But he is a reprint. 2/1 Flash Flyer. If an opponent would search their library, instead they only get to search the top 4 cards of their library.
That sucks.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a... I think it's modern playable, maybe. Kind of like, maybe niche modern playable. Because everybody runs fetches.
Well, when you splash, so you can put it on the stack.
Ooh. Dual land. Fetid pools. Cycle land.
Is that a rare?
It is a rare. It's a bicycle land. Because it's 2 colors. Get it? It's jokes.
Did you really just make a bar joke to me? Like,
Yes. Ooh. I think there's another foil in here. Wayward Servant, Trial of Zeal, Decimator Beetle, Vizier of Many Faces, that's a Ryan Yee piece, and a Cartouche of Solidarity. So this guy's good. Limited Bomb, and then the white Cartouche for all your white weenie needs. I want a full art swamp.
flirt.
Flirt. Monument. Angler Drake's pretty good. Vizier of Deferment. Bounty of the Luxa.
So, I'm sorry.
The Luxa. Bounty of the Luxa. It's the enchantment where every other turn you draw a card, and then every other turn you get 3 mana for free.
Alright.
So that's pretty cool.
That's not bad.
Another-
I wasn't being a dick. Like, I really thought maybe they'd put umlauts or some shit. Like,
No, there's a lady who's an actual Egyptologist on Twitter, and she happens to be
somebody who knows some
yeah,
stuff.
she's a Magic player and an Egyptologist at the same time, and
She has
she's
no life.
or she has an awesome life.
Can it be both?
Yeah, she has an awesome, boring life. Pyramid is a really slow mana rock. But she was basically critiquing Magic. It's like...
Drag Watsy.
And she had said for that bounty of the Luxa is how everybody has been saying it, but she said it would actually be pronounced Lucha. Like with the H. Like the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why does Watsy get dragged for that? Like what?
Oh, she wasn't dragging him. She was just making that statement because it's obviously supposed to be like the Nile.
Yeah.
So there's not an actual river Luxa or Lucha, however you say it. But she's saying, I would guess that, just based on the Egyptian language, that's how it would be said.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Ooh, Harsh Mentor. Hate Bear. I think he's worth a couple bucks. people want him for modern. Opponent activates an ability of an artifact creature or land on the battlefield. If it isn't a mana ability, he deals 2 damage to them.
Ouch.
So, cracking a fetch, that cost you 2 life.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest.
Oh, Mill. The one actual, somewhat decent Mill card in this set, and it has no other support. Okay. Cryptic Servant. Oh.
What's that?
It's another mythic, but it's junk mythic. If he hasn't been exerted, you can exert him when he attacks. If you do, untap all other creatures you control, and you get an extra combat phase.
Why is that crap?
Because he's a 4/1, and like you only ever get to use his ability once, and he doesn't have haste. So I mean, it's useful, but
Put a pair of flip flops on him.
Well, I'm saying like in standard, he's probably not very good. I mean, he's probably a badass in
Dude, a second.
in limited.
Oh, I feel like that's one of the ones that Professor was talking about, to get a second
Get a second
combat phase. Because I'm telling you, my dragon
oh
deck?
yeah, and that dragon deck.
Yeah.
It might be.
Shit, even Prosh.
No, he made that video like a couple years ago, and he just didn't.
Did he?
Yeah.
Let's stood up.
Hey, I got another fling.
I hate you. Well, what was the thing in that video that gave you 2 combat phases? Because, like,
I don't know.
what'd you get?
Probably another dragon. This is a Dread Wanderer. Oh, and a full art mountain.
Flirt.
This is a 1 mana 2/1 zombie jackal. Enters the battlefield tapped, but you can pay 3 to get him from your graveyard to the battlefield only if you have one or fewer cards in your hand. He probably was not worth much up until this weekend at the Pro Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Since, was it Jerry Thompson?
Yeah.
Took first place with Mono Black Zombies. I'm so happy about that. Because that's just like, ooh, tribal zombies. Get good, scrub.
And he's this cool Pro Tour win.
And he's like, okay, yeah, sure. I'll get good. Watch me.
He tried to mess up.
Yeah, he did. That was in the
Semifinals,
yeah.
Quarter. What is that?
Sweltering Suns, 3 damage to each creature. Or you can cycle.
Okay. Each? Like everybody's?
Everybody's creatures. And a Flart Swamp.
Why does it feel like it has to be red-black to me?
I don't know.
Red is not typically known for self-harm.
Red is kind of reckless, though.
Yeah.
Should be a foil in here.
Okay.
Curator of Mysteries. 4/4 for 4. Whenever you cycle, scry 1. Or you can cycle him for a single blue. Ah! Synchronized Strike. Foil. Untap up to 2 target creatures. They each get +2/2 until end of turn.
Yeah, I know that dude.
You know that dude. Oh yeah, you do know that dude.
I mean, I did once you said it.
Yeah. Heaven and Earth.
Is your rare?
That's the rare. X damage to each creature with flying is the top half, and then Aftermath is X damage to each creature without flying.
Alright.
So
And you choose X?
you do. It's a green and X for flying, and 2 red and X for non-flying.
Alright. Why does the red cost more because you're casting it from the grave? Is it technically the grave or is it technically exile?
You cast it from your graveyard, but then it goes into exile. True Heart Twins. Time to Reflect. Angler Drake. Rags to Riches.
Alright.
All creatures get -2/-2 till end of turn. And then Riches is each opponent chooses a creature he or she controls. You gain control of those creatures.
Sweet.
So that's probably something good in EDH. Oh, I got a foil rare. No, that's foil uncommon. Angler Drake. 4/4 flyer for 6.
Yeah.
You can bounce something when he enters the battlefield. Still pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so I got my playset of flings.
You have 2.
I've got a foil one. There's at least 2 more in that pile.
No, I
And
think there's
one
only
here.
one more.
I just didn't mention the other one when I got it. I'm trying. I mean, what? You got a flame.
I hate that card so much. That card almost made me not actually pick up this game.
Ooh, Lord of the Accursed. Probably need to set him to the side. He's another all-star from this weekend. Oh, and Stir the Sands is another good one. Ooh, Pull from Tomorrow. Ooh, and a foil rare. So Pull from Tomorrow, I want for my blue-red deck.
Alright.
Just draw X cards and discard a card.
I mean, shit. Alright.
Blue, and X. At instant speed.
Okay, so end of the other person's turn.
Yeah, that's legit. And then Sandworm Convergence is very slow, but it's an 8 mana enchantment. Creatures with flying can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. And at the beginning of your end step, you get a 5/5 worm.
What color is that?
It's double green and 6. This needs to go in the mono green EDH deck. I haven't played with that in a while.
I don't want you to have that.
You don't want.
I don't want
You don't want me to have it, but you're not going to put it in your deck.
I don't know.
It makes worms. Well, I guess worms are...
No, it makes food.
You're going to feed a 5/5 to Prosh?
It's not me.
You know worms are like cousins to dragons, right?
Alright. You think Prosh gives a shit about a little bit of cannibalism?
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's try this now. Another god. There's 3 gods in this box.
Okay.
Ronus. 5/5 for 3. Death Touch Indestructible. You can only attack and block if you have another creature power 4 or more.
Don't you have?
That was in the fat pack or bundle or whatever.
Okay.
So that's copy number 2 that we've got of this
Okay.
guy.
What color is he?
He's green and 2.
Okay.
You can pay his activated ability is 2 and a green to give another target creature +2/0 and trample till end of turn.
See, that makes more sense for green. I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
The green with Death Touch?
I mean, that's kind of a green thing. It's a green and a black thing. Mostly black, sometimes green. But he's a snack.
Alright.
He's a snack god. Hippo. Oh, and That weird land.
A flirt.
Yeah, I got a flirt. Cascading Cataracts is an indestructible land. Tap it to get colorless, or 5 and tap it to get 5 mana in any combination of colors. So it costs you 6, but you get 5 of any combination of colors.
Yeah.
So, again, I think that's an EDH card. There might be. Oh, yeah, there might be some deck out there that wants that. Oops, sorry.
I may have jostled that when I sat down or
It's
laughed or whatever.
really okay.
I apologize.
Oh, Shadow of the Grave. I'm getting a couple of pieces of that New Perspectives combo. This is the one, it's a black and 1 to return to your hand all cards in your graveyard that you cycled or discarded.
Hey, didn't we say that was like a 3 card? Like, just fuck everything up?
A what card? A 3 card?
Yeah, like the combo to...
Oh yeah, there's a couple, like there's really only 3 as a minimum that you need to go off with it. But then there's a couple other pieces that help you get there faster, like there's a bunch of ramp.
I got the abridged version, so you would keep me interested through the whole thing.
Well, I don't know it. I don't know all of the cards because pretty much all of the cards are from this set, and I still don't know all of these cards. Believe it or not. That's my beetle. Hey, this is one of the cards in that combo. It's Approach of the Second Sun, where if you cast it twice, you just win.
Yep.
First time you gain 7 life, second time you just win.
Okay, we need
Ridiculous.
a planeswalker friend.
We do need a planeswalker friend. Who do you want? You want Chad? You want Lily? Do you want another Nissa?
I mean,
Into Wonder, Unblockable Stuff, Palmer's Tool, Blood Rage Queller, Drakehaven. I think it's okay. Whenever you cycle, pay 1, you get Bub.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you remember that guy.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. 5 packs left.
You haven't really got that much.
Got 5 mythics.
Well, then there's probably not.
5 mythics and a foil rare. Probably not gonna get another another mythic.
Yeah, probably not getting a planeswalker. Probably not getting a. What the fuck is?
Yeah, got another fling.
What is Rudy calling those?
The Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. The ones I can't read from Jack.
Yeah, the ones that are impossible to read. Bone Picker. And Liliana's Mastery. Getting all of the pieces to that. It's the Anthem, gives all of your zombies +1/1, and also gives you two 2/2s. Two 2/2s, which are really 2 3/3s, because this pumps them up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's value.
Yeah, we'll do the math on this later.
Yeah. By force. Glory bound initiate.
What?
He's a 3/1. When you exert him, he gets +1/3 and lifelink.
He's a what?
He's a 3/1 for 2.
Okay.
When you attack, you can exert him, and he becomes a 4/4 with lifelink.
But then he doesn't.
But then he doesn't untap on your next untap. But he's
That's not bad.
pretty good in
Every
those.
other turn, a 4/4 for 2. That's
Yeah, and if you get him down on turn 2, you're swinging for, I mean, that's potentially an 8-point life swing. He's boss and limited.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But
What? Because I used the word boss?
being a little...
Ooh, cut the ribbons. 2 mana, 4 damage to target creature.
Okay.
And then ribbons is black, black, X. Each opponent loses X life.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So this is another really good one. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's worth a whole lot of dollars.
I'm surprised they had a card with XX. Or, I'm sorry, with X's opponent loses life. Like that. Wasn't that essentially... What card on the ban list is that? Is that Fireball?
Right. But...
I mean, I know it costs 1 more, but, like, essentially that's what that does, right? Like, if you found the correct combination...
Kind of... I don't know.
I know it's black instead of red, but, like...
But that's... It might have been an instant as well. I'm not sure.
Still, that's not...
I got the Serpapird.
Oh, is that the cat?
The cat snake.
What were they smoking when they made this deck?
A Serpapird is an actual thing.
What?
It's an actual, like,
Mythical
Egyptian mythical creature.
Okay. I need to know what the Egyptians were smoking because, oh my god.
I mean, who knows? Well, look at him.
Honestly, that's kind of every beautiful thing about their culture, though.
Look at him. He's so happy.
All the snakes.